The media was so screwed against Trump, like just hated him, that you'd never get the truth about what actually happened with Jean Carroll, that giant $83 million settlement. She, by the way, is not going to get that amount of money. And that's something that the media is hiding from you. We're here to tell you, we found this article about all of the things the media is not going to tell you. We're going to tell you. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. This is where the happy patriots are. Never let them take your smile and your happiness. You have the ultimate freedom to decide how to react, even to their own incompetent, terrible leadership. Here we go. I found this article at The American Thinker. This is a great paper if you haven't read it. What the media hasn't told you about Carroll versus Trump. Now, there's a large introduction on this. I think a lot of you don't need some of this, so I'm going to just kind of skim over some of this. By now, everyone in the entire world heard about a New York federal jury's award of $83 million to Jean Carroll against Trump for what she claims was defamation arising from her claim of a sexual assault in the Bergdorf's dressing room. That's to get you all caught up. What virtually no one reports is these damage awards are grossly excessive. The overwhelming likelihood is Donald Trump won't have to pay anywhere near this amount of money, even if his efforts to reverse the verdict altogether fail. So even if he can't get it reversed or appealed, he won't have to pay this amount of money. Let's take a closer look at the reasons why. In an unusual twist, the suit, Trump's sexual assault suit, filed in 2022, involved the actual sexual assault claim, and some defamation claims went to trial before her suit filed in 2019. So we're talking about two suits. Again, the 2019 suit only involved defamation claims. In May of 2023, a jury in New York awarded Carroll $5 million in combined damages against Trump on the 2022 suit. The jury found against Carroll on the R claim, that is, they did not agree with her on that, but they found in her favor on the other claims. That case is on appeal. So what happens if Trump wins that appeal and all of this case is built on top of that case? Get it? It could create a chain reaction, is what they're saying. In January 2024, the 2019 defamation claim went to trial. This time, the jury found Trump's forceful denials of Carroll's claims were defamatory and awarded $18 million in compensatory damages and $65 million in punitive damages. What the media is not telling you is Carroll will not collect $83 million because the compensatory damage award is grossly excessive and the punitive damage award violates the due process clause of the 14th Amendment, guys. Her damages will be reduced even if the case is not reversed altogether under the 14th Amendment. Trump still got rights. On the excessive compensatory damages are the actual loss or damage a party suffered. Recall the award, what Carroll claims and the jury found were defamatory statements made by Trump in 2019 totaled $18 million in compensatory damages. This award was made on New York state law defamation claim. The United States Supreme Court ruled in a case called Gasparini versus Center for Humanities Incorporated that state law governs the review of the amount of a jury verdict in a diversity case like this one. Under New York state law, a money judgment is excessive, quote, this is their definition of it, if it deviates materially from what would be reasonable compensation, unquote. This standard requires the court to review the evidence presented at a trial in support of the award and compare the award to other similar New York cases for which there have been none. A review of New York case law and defamation reveals no comparable awards to this one. In fact, it's not even close. New York law simply does not support compensatory damages of more than $3 to $4 million. Nowhere near the $18 million awarded to Carroll by the jury. There's no $18 million compensatory damages awarded by the New York state courts. Once the award is found to be excessive, it must be lowered to the maximum amount which can be recovered. This is known as the maximum recovery rule. Media has just not reported on any of this stuff. At the very least, Carroll's compensatory damages would be reduced from $18 million to $3 or $4 million. There's also the issue of duplicative damage awards, since similar awards were made by both juries, including for repairing Carroll's reputation and defamation. That's the end of this article, guys. In short, Trump got burned. But you know who got burned even worse? You guys, for listening to mainstream media, did not report on any of this stuff, which would actually make for interesting news, which is why we bring it to you, and you should subscribe. Thanks for being our buddies. Thanks for watching. This is where we're bringing you the truth. The other side, the media doesn't want to show you. I'm Doug in Exile.